Friday. On Friday, there was this guy online. He used to be online. You know, he used to do night shifts in America. Okay, he used to speak against our brothers, Salafi publication brothers. Yeah, he used to speak against Salafis. Okay, this guy, he used to lie against people, slander us. Guess what happened? He left Islam. Why? Because he was oppressing people. He was lying against people. He left Islam. Guess what happened now? So brother said to me, he's, regardless if he lied against me, it's sad to see that. We ask Allah to guide him, okay? And I said, you know, subhanAllah, may Allah save us. This guy 24/7, that's why we have to be careful from people online. Not any person open you.
So why was he saying that he left Islam? He said he left Islam because he was lying against us and slandering against us and lying against us 24/7. Because I don't want this Abu Femek, if you understand the English, as father of your mouth, Mr. Big Mouth here, Abu Fem Kabir here, to say that I'm slandering us and lying against us. These are his words, correct?
And I said, you know, even if he's lying against us, slander us, it's said to see him live in Islam. But may Allah guide him.
Family, Eesa Abu Eesa is who he's talking about. We did a video about him about 2 weeks ago or something, right? Christopher Poston, aka Traveling Bear. We did a video about this whole situation, right? What he's talking about, the night shift and whatnot. What Shamsi is saying is that Eesa Abu Eesa, aka Christopher Poston, aka Traveling Bear, didn't leave Islam because of some fitna that Allah tested him with. Y'all hearing me? You see, we gotta be like Shamsi, y'all. Because you know we want to follow the example of the Salaf, right? So we gotta be like Shamsi, y'all. So in order to give homage, right, to Shamsi, this is what you gotta do, right? The first thing you gotta do is you gotta make permanent gas face, like, you know, like this. You know, permanent gas face, right? And then you have to have a confused look on your face etched into your appearance. So like this, you know, and then with the raspy voice, you know, you got to say he left Islam because he was lying against us and slandering us and insulting us. Right? That's how you do it. Y'all feel me? This is the manhaj of the Salaf now, right? We gotta follow the manhaj of the Salaf. So make sure y'all, you know, lying against us and slandering us. You know, he's joyous. You saw it. He was jubilant. He was merry because a critic of his left Islam. Not only that, he put in, may Allah guide him for plausible deniability. Y'all hearing me?
Salaam Alaikum. Mr. Moderator, our distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, our friends and our enemies.
Yeah, these dudes, it's exactly what you said. This type of vengeful mentality, man. That's some Judaism right there, man. You know what I mean? But when these guys come out now, they're doing something that I've never seen in my entire, like, you know what I'm saying, all my years of being Muslim. You know what I mean? Now they're coming out and saying that people are dropping out of Islam because Allah is intervening in the qadr on behalf of them to defend them. And if you dare slander us and lie upon us, if you dare do it, then Allah will come and cause you to leave Islam. That's essentially what they're saying. Just like that. So they speak on behalf of Allah now. You know, and do you remember the Rifq? You know, when Aisha alayhi salam, radiallahu anha rather, was slandered, and some of the Muslims got involved in that slander. And then Allah himself from the seven heavens intervened on her behalf and defended her. But how many people at that slander, and that was a good and proper slander against the wife of the Prophet, say something. You know what I mean? How many people that were involved in that slander, Allah suddenly caused them to leave Islam for that. So look at the importance these guys give themselves. They see themselves even more important than the messenger of Allah himself and the honor of his wife. You understand? And then they put that out there in writing and in vocalize it, competing with the Quran and the Sunnah themselves. You know what I mean? Without any fear or any type of you know what I mean? Like, not even a second thought. You understand? Imagine, and doing this after chasing away how many Muslims out of Islam. Who knows how many Muslims these guys chase out of Islam, including, you know, brothers I had on my channel, like Brother C.L. Edwards. You know, there's several people contacted me on my email who left Islam directly because of the cult. You know what I mean? And not to mention Hernando himself, if you remember Hernando, right? Who was one of their biggest members. But now, in all of a sudden, in 2020, whatever it is, Allah is intervening from the seven heavens on their behalf, because according to them, they're being slandered and lied upon by Abu Eesa. And you better be careful, because that can happen to you once you slander. And mind you, it's not slandering. You know, if anybody's telling the truth about them, they label it as slander in order to, you know, basically scare people into submission to what they're doing. But ain't nobody going for that. But I'm just saying, like, they are treading some incredibly dangerous waters now, because now they're bringing Allah into it directly. They're bringing Allah into it directly. So now, like, honestly, we don't have to say anything. You know what I mean? You know, if you're gonna go out and say that, you know, Allah caused the misguidance of human beings specifically because you got slandered, and after this was already done at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, you know what I mean? Then, you know what I mean? Just all you got to do is sit back and watch the fireworks. That's it. You know what I mean? Because Allah is sabur. You know, He's the most patient. But Allah is also one who's shadid al-hiqab. You know what I mean? You're talking about directly about His qadr like that. You know what I mean? And you're actually speaking on behalf of Allah Himself by saying things like that. You understand? So, I mean, that's just crazy, man. We really don't have to say much, really. You're gonna see if they don't make Tawbah, bro. We don't really have to say anything, man.
Stop lying. Deal with us with ilmi, not lie. And one of your ways that you are doing, bringing to Britain, bringing young people and promoting them as a shuyukh. And they keep attacking us, lying against us, slandering us.
Paper gold. You see, black folks are chumps. If America were to tell you to bring all the rocks in this country to her, and she'll give you $1 million for it, you'll do it. And the next day she'll tell you we're using rocks for currencies, chump.